Want to talk about being a meat director today. I get a lot of inquiries about becoming a meat director and what it's going to take, and a lot of people are interested, and kind of want to cover some of the things that are important for being a meat director, keeping your expectations where they really need to be. As far as my background, I've been directing meats over 10 years. Honestly, I've lost track of how many meats I've directed. When I was with the previous Fed, I stopped counting over 200 meats, and then went on to direct some more. And now 3 years with the uspc, my federation, we've done over 100. I've been at the majority of them, so I'd say 300 plus, mid 300s or so as far as meats directed. I would say that I'm at least in the top 5 of the meat directors in the country as far as volume. There's probably a few people that have done more than I have, but not many. Anyways, you want to become a meat director. I'll tell you right up front, it's going to cost money. Not only time and money, it takes a lot of grit to be a meat director. I've trained some really good ones, and some of them are now my competitors, which, if you're in the free market, that's perfectly fine. I'm happy for people that want to go on and do their own thing. But as far as getting started, your initial investment is usually going to be equipment. You need calibrated plates in order to have your meat sanctioned and count for records on open powerlifting. You need the competition equipment on the platform. We use a monolift. It's not required for my meat directors, but it is preferred. Then you need a good competition bench, your bars. There's all your electronic needs. You're going to need TVs, projector, usually banner, pipe and drape. Some people use a truss system. Thousands and thousands of dollars at startup. So that's the first thing right off the bat that you're going to need. Now, I offer an ability to rent that stuff from me, but again, comes at a price. The time that you will invest in trying to learn and get good at this, it is not just, I enjoy powerlifting, I'm a good powerlifter, I want to get back to the sport and I want to work and run a meet. You better be good with people, all kinds of people, all kinds of different personalities, good with their coaches, good with their handlers, family members, spouses, you name it. So you really need to be a people person. I think that is one of the most important aspects of the job, is to deal with people, deal with them in the proper manner, respectfully. But we haven't even got into trailers, in order to haul the equipment. In the very beginning, I used a U-Haul truck and would load up the equipment and haul it to the venue. That's obviously costs money, and it's not a permanent solution. Since then, I've bought trailers, and you have to get a heavy-duty trailer. My trailers are 5,200-pound dual axles, and there's a lot of weight in those things. The monolifts are expensive. The competition benches are expensive. But again, the initial investment, you can make money doing this, but it's like any business. And I think that's one of the big mistakes a lot of people make, is they look at being a meat director as a way to make money, and it can be. Now, I'm not ashamed of making money running meets. I don't make money at every meet. Some meets actually lose money, but it is something that you can turn a profit on. And again, I wouldn't fault anybody for turning a profit at doing what they do. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money, takes a lot of effort to run a meet. There's nothing wrong with getting paid. But if that's your whole motivation for getting into it, you're probably going to be pretty disappointed. I didn't make money for the first bunch of meets that I ran, especially once you start considering the investment in the plates, in the equipment, the travel, the hotels, the staffing, everything that goes into it. Not a lot of profit there at all. Many, many times lost money. So again, you've got to have kind of an entrepreneurial spirit with this, or you're really, really going to be disappointed. Another huge pet peeve of mine, as somebody who spent years doing this, invested in it, I've got people under me who have invested time and money into their meets and walked away losing sometimes a couple $1,000s. And I've been there many times myself. Not every meet is a home run, but if you're interested in becoming a meet director and one of your early sentences to me is, I don't care to break even, but I can't lose money, then you're in the wrong business. You're probably going to lose money, and it's just a sad state of affairs. What kind of business can you get into where you don't lose money? You have no business being an entrepreneur if you are not prepared to lose money. None of us want to lose money. It's not the goal. Can't do it forever. But again, if one of your early statements to me is, I'll do this, but I can't lose money, you're not the right person. We're always looking for new meet directors, especially in areas we're expanding into. And if you're interested in that, reach out to me on Instagram or info@uspc.pl.